Today we're talking about how to be the best version of yourself.
Hi, I'm Tracy.
And I'm Jessica, and this is She's on Top, the community where we celebrate women.
We recently took the most fantastic course called The Art of Performance, and we're going to be talking about it in this vlog. But before we do, we have some very exciting news to share with you.
That's right, we are launching our first newsletter, and you're going to want to subscribe because there's going to be a lot of cool stuff in that newsletter that you can't find on our YouTube channel, such as...
We are going to be going to some fantastic events, and we'll be recording some of those events and some interviews from some really cool speakers.
That's right, we're going to have video series in that newsletter that you don't find on YouTube. It's also the place to find out about the bigger She's on Top community and some of the ambassadors for She's on Top. And if you're wondering what is an ambassador, you need to sign up to the newsletter.
We'll put the link below, so be sure to please go to our website and subscribe. And in the meantime, let's take a look at the first clip, which will tell you all about the course that we took.
If I were to say that you were a bud or a flower, my question would be, are you in full bloom? Have you blossomed? And if you have, do you recognize yourself as an entity that is here, that is completely blossomed? Every part of me, the whole of me is here in operation, expressed, living fully. If ever there is a doubt in regards to that, if there is a hesitation in regards to this, this is the space you want to enter into in the art of performance. That allows me to explore the whole of me, to show up to all of me that is possible. In any facets of my life becomes an excuse for that.
That was Navin. He's the guy who teaches the course, and it's actually the third course that we've taken with him. And each one has had kind of a specific agenda, but they've all helped us as far as personal growth, and especially in our business and partnership, don't you find?
Absolutely. They've helped us on so many levels. The course was fantastic. It took place over a whole weekend, so we can't go into the whole course, but we are going to share with you some of our top takeaways, starting with this.
Creating an atmosphere for success, I think that can mean different things to different people. That one personally struck home for me because I feel like I spent the last year or two really doing that kind of KonMari thing of keeping my house very clean and organized, getting rid of clutter, and really just kind of getting down to the essential of what I feel helps me grow and move forward in life. So for me, I take that, I wouldn't say literally, but it's really important in my actual physical space. For me to be successful in business, I need a very clean, organized, calm space. What was your takeaway?
Yeah, for me, I like to be a little scheduled so I know what's happening. That helps me, focus on what I'm doing. Also, really taking care of my health, getting enough rest, and also Navin taught us some breathing exercises. So sometimes when you feel out of sorts, it's helpful to stop and just take a few deep breaths to recenter yourself. And then you create that atmosphere where you feel centered and able to focus on what you're doing.
Yeah, and so I'd say that the main takeaway was how to create an atmosphere, or you set yourself up for success in every area of your life. This was the next takeaway.
Embodiment. This was really key to me, and I thought this was so powerful. So embodiment really is that whatever you want to do, you take it in to your body, to your flesh, to your bone, and you vibrate that energy. So if you want to embody being successful in business, you feel it, you embody it. And when you do that, other people around you, they actually feel that energy of how you want to be, and it affects how they react to you, how they interact with you.
Yeah, it was interesting because what he was saying is that it's not a doing. Embodiment means that you know that anything that you desire, anything that you want is already here. And the way to have it show up is just to embody it. You don't have to do anything. You just have to, it's literally kind of like becoming it. Don't you think of it in a way?
Yeah, he actually had a really good example. He's like, when you're driving a car, you're not actually thinking about driving a car. You are driving and it's like so natural to you. And so that's what it should be in whatever role you want to play and whatever you want to do, that it actually becomes part of your being and you embody that which you want to do.
And he gave us, there was different techniques for embodiment about getting centered again, like the breathing and that kind of stuff. But it really was, it was great because it was basically like anything that you want, anything you desire. One of the main things was anything you desire, actually you can embody and you're designed to embody. Your desires are actually the key to you knowing what is here for you. That's why you desire it, because it's already here.
And what it does too is it allows the more of you to flower. It allows the beauty, your potential to come out. So for me, that was really wonderful.
And this is the next point.
Figuring out your roles, that's really important because we have different roles in life and we have to act differently according to the role in which we're playing. For example, I'm a mother, I'm a business partner, I'm a friend, I'm a partner. I have lots of different roles in my life and I have to figure out what they are. And when I'm in those roles, I have to be true to that role so that I can really embody what I'm doing. So for an example, we actually just realized today is we have a new intern working with us, Yasmin. She's behind the camera. And it's fantastic because often when we shoot these vlogs, I am behind the camera and then I run a press play and I run around and I'm in front of the camera and I struggle sometimes because my head is still in the role of being the camera person, the sound person. So for the first time, I can actually play the role and embody being in front of the camera. So for me, that was really, really useful.
It's great. It's really important. Even within our business, we're always getting very clear on what our roles are and discussing it, because I think if you're not clear, you can get frustrated and you can also waste time. It's like, figure out what your role is and do it, and figure out what's not your role and let the other person do that.
Yeah, and also another thing that Nava mentioned was finding the qualities that you need for that role. So the qualities you need as a mother are not the same qualities you need as a friend or as a business partner or in other situations in life. So when you're really clear, the people that you're reacting with can actually feel really clear about how you relate to them.
And it's also, connecting each one back to the other as far as embodiment goes. In your role, what does your role look like physically? How are you going to dress for that role? All of that's important to embody that role, don't you find?
Yes, absolutely. Which takes us to our next point.
Act like the universe is rigged in your favor. This is one of my favorite quotes. It's actually a quote from Rumi. And I think it's an amazing way to live because then everything is positive. There's nothing negative. And so the difference is when problems come up or things happen, instead of getting frustrated and feeling like a victim and saying, why did this happen to me? It's a chance to learn. So it's the difference between saying, why did this happen to me? When am I going to break? As opposed to, why did this happen to me? What am I supposed to learn here? Maybe you're going to get a nudge in a different direction. It's the same question, but it's a different approach into how you're looking at it, because you're looking at it as this has come for a positive reason to teach me something.
Yeah, which actually reminds me of something else that Navin said in the course, which was, and this really struck home with me, was be kind to yourself. Sometimes we are so hard on ourselves and we make a mistake and we screw up and we don't do things the way we're supposed to, or we upset somebody and we're like, oh, why did I do that? And what Navin was saying is be kind to yourself. Anything that you're not good at doesn't mean you're actually not good at it. It means you haven't practiced it enough. So keep practicing, keep learning, and when you make mistakes, learn from them, but don't beat yourself up about it. Just, keep going.
It's so good. His actual quote was, treat yourself like a precious diamond.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
And then this is our last takeaway.
This, to me, was very powerful. And actually, I think we've heard this from a lot of the women that we've interviewed, which is don't have any outs, just do it. Sometimes we're like, oh, I'll do it next week. Or if it doesn't work this time, oh, I'll give myself some time off and I'll try it again. Don't give yourselves any outs. Don't make excuses. There's never the perfect time to start anything. We always think, oh, I'll start it in 6 months, when this, when that. Just do it. What he said to us too at the end of the course was, imagine there are no more courses. When you leave this course, that's it. Just go out there and just do it.
Yep. And I think sometimes procrastination is, a lot of people feel procrastination is actually a fear of success.
It is, yes.
One of the best quotes I've ever heard is that we're not afraid of being powerless. We're actually afraid of how powerful we are. So again, embrace your power, embody your power, and
just do it. Thanks for watching. And as always, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit on that bell button. That way you get notice of all of our videos. And also, please subscribe to our newsletter.
That's right. And remember to follow us on Instagram, because Instagram is where you'll get little sneak peeks at things that are coming up and some behind the scenes stuff that you won't see on our YouTube channel.
And also follow us on Facebook. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
And give us a comment, because we want to know why you like it and what else you would like to see.
See you next time.